Welcome back, guys. Danny here. Thanks for joining in. And this is our last and final test drive of the new GT3 DLC dropped by ISI for RFactor 2. If you haven't watched the ones before this, guys, go back and check those out first. This is the number 5 of 5, of course, that we're going to be checking out and test driving. These are just practice laps at Bathurst, just getting a feel for each car individually, and this is the Radical's turn. This, to me, is the odd car out of the bunch. This, I believe, is new to the GT3 series, and this will be interesting to drive, to say the least, because this is completely different than everything else we've tested so far. The Mercedes, the C7 Corvette, the Bentley GT3, and those kind of vehicles is what I consider a road car converted to a race car. This pretty much is just a race car. So I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's going to be interesting to see how it handles, and I'll let you know what I think about this Radical RXC Turbo GT3 as soon as we hit the track. So let's load into it, and I'll see you in the pits. Welcome back, guys. We are sitting in the pits in this Radical, and this one I'm pretty excited about because I don't know what to expect. If I had to guess, it's probably a small engine, probably doesn't make a tremendous amount of power, but where it lacks in power, I'm sure that it makes up in handling. So this is going to be like the exact opposite of the experience that we got in the Continental GT3. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and check it out, and I'll let you know what I think here. That was weird. Something kind of hit the screen there. Yeah, definitely slow. I don't know what that is. There's some kind of glitch that keeps happening. Some kind of bar that keeps going across the screen there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Something they're going to have to work out, but we'll just continue on. Let's ignore that if we can. Do not know what that is. Wow, that's really going to deter us from being able to see here. Like I said, guys, this DLC pack just came out very recently, so there's going to be some bugs they're going to have to work out. That clearly being one of them. But let's get around that, and I'm going to kind of try to one-eye it here and ignore that. And I was definitely correct that there's not a lot of power in this car. It is very, very underpowered. It's so underpowered, in fact, that I'm really wondering how... Wow, I can't see anything. I'm wondering how this car will keep up at all. But apparently it does. Whoa. Wow, I gotta figure out... I don't know what to do about that. I would love to finish this test drive, but I don't know how I can with that. Wow, I can't see anything. I'm not sure what's causing it. It's not coinciding with braking or gas. I don't know what that is. That's so weird. I'm not sure. But I'm only going to do one lap, but I'll tell you what I think about this car. Other than the fact that that thing keeps getting in my screen and driving me crazy, very, very underpowered, and it does not handle the way I expected it to. I really thought it was going to be very agile and drive like it's on rails, and it really doesn't. It's very understeery. The steering gets very heavy when you start to turn in, and it's like the car doesn't want to turn at all. I'm going to actually say that this car needs some work. I don't think that this car, and I know I didn't drive it very long, guys, but clearly they didn't do a lot of testing, being that there's some kind of object, some 3D object that's floating in the screen. But outside of that, the physics just don't feel right. And I don't think I'm going to give it a second lap because, number one, I can't see, and something just feels different than the way I would expect it to feel. And that's a shame because I was really getting excited about this car. This is kind of an out-of-the-box, different kind of thing for the GT3 series, and I was hoping that this would be kind of fun to drive around, but I can't. So hopefully they're going to update that and fix this bug, and then we'll give it another whirl at some point in time, and I'll give you guys my opinions. But as of this first release of this pack, this car was not ready to be released. That's my impression. So we're going to end this one here. Unfortunately, that's a shame. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't drive this ahead of time, so I didn't know it was going to have these problems. I'll still probably use it as an AI car in our final race. But as of right now, I am going to have to think about it, and I'll let it be a surprise for you guys. But you can let me know in the comments which one you think I'm going to pick. But I'm either going to drive the C7R or the Mercedes GT3. It's going to be out of those two in the final race, without a doubt. You can let me know in the comments which one you think it'll be, and then I'll surprise you for the final race. Hopefully, we'll be coming up soon. And thanks so much for joining in, guys. I will see you in the next video.